Hello everyone and welcome once again to this channel. Today we'll be reviewing the Tamashii Nations Stage Act 5 for mechanics. The main difference between this Stage Act 5 and the Stage Act 4 is that this is built specifically for mechanics, as the title says. It's built for the Tamashii Nations Robot Tamashii series, like here is stated. Well, it's a pretty good package. Here it's a mechanic or mecha model to illustrate this better. At the back we got several different things. For example, there are 3 stages included, 3 support poles, 3 connectors, and we'll be reviewing this as they come out. For example, these are the 3 assembled, and these are some examples where you can assemble it. Well, let's open this right away. Well, as you can see, here is the little manual. Let's open it up. And here is pretty much everything explained, although I cannot read Chinese or Japanese, whatever language it is. And it is stated that, for example, here to assemble the clamps, you have to put these things together. And okay, let's see. In the tray we got the stages, the support poles, the joints or connectors, and another 3 little tubes to expand this further up. For example, connect this with this and put this on so you can do it a better stand. And these little connectors that goes in this between these little things, so you can assemble the stages together. And the clamps already one pre-assembled and one for assembled. Okay, let's get this thing out of the tray. Okay. Now, for example, the first thing, this little clamp. This clamp closes and can support any figure. I have to say one thing. Also, this is built specifically for mechanics or the Robot Tamashii series. This can also support another figures like the HI figures. These are the joints I mentioned earlier, and for example, you put this in here, and you put this this here, this little connector, and you got your clamp for example, your Saint Seiya Tamashii SH figure or myth clots. It comes with actually 3 clamps. That's pretty interesting. Let me try to get this one up. It comes with 3 clamps. I must get it. I must think it's one for each stage. I won't be using it, but it's pretty good that you know what you get. We got these support poles. Let me get off. These are pretty good, pretty solid. If you recall my other videos, I was using the Tamashii Nations Stage Act Combination. I have a pole right here. Let's compare it. As you can see, it's a pretty standard pole, this one from the Tamashii Stage Act Combination. And this is a little more heavier one to the feel. Also, I believe it clicks. I hope you can hear that. Let's see. And this one is just a little one, and it's a little bigger from the other one. Let's compare. I'm sorry. Also, this video will be a little, let's say, comparison between this Stage Act 5 and the Stage Act Combination. Let me see if it could fit here. In theory, yes, it fits. Just for comparison reasons, to show you how much the difference of size is. As you can see, this is a little bit taller than this one. This may help for posing some things. For example, the Wing Gundam that has its support, well, the connector right at its backpack, and it needs a little more height in order to be posted very good. Well, also, I guess due to the fact that these are stage act combinations and the same and are also stage acts, you could sorry, already have one put up. You could do this and play it. Actually, although they are sold separately, you could use them together as you see here, or as you see fit. Well, let me get rid of this. We'll come back to this in a moment. And let's see what else we got here. As I was saying, there are 3 of each one due to the fact that there are 3 stages. Oh, sorry, this one was this way, yep. I think it doesn't matter this. Okay. Now moving up a little. Okay. Okay. Let me try to get the stage first out of the box. Oh, surprise! One comes in a little plastic bag. I guess it's for protection. I don't know. Well, let's see this thing first. This little one is a little good translucent plastic, and I have to admit it, I like the translucent of this one. And as you can see, this little hole is open and this isn't. These little ones are a protector. For example, you can put this in here, display it just like that. And for example, if you put the other one here in the middle, this one pops off. You can see it is designed so it fits in the bottle, not from the instead from the bottle, and that's it. That's a very good touch, I have to admit it. So you don't have pretty much holes through the entire base. And this little thing is okay. Let me see the manual. Now, where did I look? Okay. Okay. This thing is just to assemble these other things, these clamps. Let me see if I can hit correctly. Yes. For example, putting one clamp here. Okay, okay, it fits. I won't be taking off this because I'm not planning on using them, at least for the moment. Just is for example purposes. Gotta forget that noise. It's my neighbor. It's a very sticky one. Okay. Let's see what else we got. For example, you see these little things, like here, these little holes. Yep. You see these little things also come very free. It pops up right here. Wait a second. And let's see, for example, you see this little hole here. It connects it, but just be careful, they're fragile. Well, not as fragile, but they're not as solid as I like it to them to be. And that way you connect 2 or more stages. Damn it. They're a little bit tricky. Yeah. Okay, it actually make them a click. So you can see you can connect them anyway in these positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 positions. And I have to admit it, I didn't expect this to be so good. And okay, one thing. These little things come 4 instead of 3. I guess it's because they planning to that you update or you acquire many of these and you can connect them independently. And well, the joint, the last part, I forgot to mention earlier. It's a normal joint. And that's pretty much everything about this Tamashii Stage Act Combination. The Stage Act 5. Okay, remember the part when I told you it was a little comparison? Well, here are the 2 stage acts. On the right is the Stage Act Combination, on the left the Stage Act 5. And as you can see, even though they're the same or almost the same in size, the Stage Act combination is a little smaller, just a little, and it has more holes to connect the pole. This one 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One extra, only one at the top. Well, it doesn't matter anyway. And besides that, the thing with this Stage Act combination is that you can connect them. Well, it also comes with this little square that is a connector, and as you can see in these little parts, it has connectors so you can assemble it, like for example this. And even in the box, let me get rid of this. Sorry, wait a minute. You could see, let me see if I can get this closer, that you could connect them to get the various scenarios for something. And in the back, okay, you can connect them just like normal Tamashii Stage Acts, or connect them in the different ways. Also, I have to say, you gotta get different the Stage Act combinations so you can put this in these ways. Well, it's pretty good if you plan to put them into, for example, in some action poses or fighting poses. But if and it comes with 2 bases, 2 of the support poles, 2 squares, and 4 connectors. Only connectors. Okay, well, okay. What's the difference between these two? At least nothing. Rather than the connectivity from the Stage Act combination. But which one you should choose? It depends, right? It depends on you whether you want them to go, for example, only pose or only one figure or 2 perhaps. I can suggest that you buy this. But if rather you want or have a very numerous collection of Robot Tamashii figurines, you could choose this to put them in different poses, and also to get them well, for example, they're fighting or there is a battleground, let's say. And also, one thing that I have to mention, that I realized right now, is that for my case, I bought both of these. You could use these things to pose them with these poles. These ones are taller than the normal poles that comes with the Stage Act combination. Therefore, they can serve better to pose your figurines, and also it's more heavier. It's safer to pose. For example, you want a figurine that comes in here, no problem at all. You could do it because this is heavy, and because this is with a click, it's more easy to put your figurines like, for example, you put this. You put 2 figurines, one here that you want to be in top of, and one here at the bottom. Well, it really depends on where you want to, or if you, for example, are like me that are planning to get a good collection of Robot Tamashiis, you could buy them both and sometimes use this and sometimes use that. It depends. Well, that's pretty much by far all. Thank you for coming here. I post a link in the description if you haven't seen my videos using this little tool. There are the reviews of the Gundam Dead Side and the Space Leo, the Moss Green. And also I put links in the description of Amazon.com, or rather if you're from Mexico, from Amazon.com.mx, from where you can get both of these. Well, that was all, and thank you for visiting us. See you next time. Adios.